Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to Dr. Kim's Going Live. Today, Dr. Kim and I are going to be discussing the online marriage retreat. So, Dr. Kim, why should I sign up for the online marriage retreat?
We all need to be intentional about our marriages. And this is such a good way to do it because we have these great speakers. We have these videos. We have follow-up questions that you can interact on, and you can do it on your own time. So it's not like you've got to get ready, get babysitters. Okay, we got to go for a retreat. We got to be on for a weekend. No, you can do it at home together. You can do it at your own pace. So if you find a topic that just kind of hits and you want to spend more time on it, you can do that. So I think no matter how long you've been married, and especially it's a great time of year to do it. Valentine's, everything, we all kind of think about improving our marriages. And a lot of times Valentine's passes and we think, should have done that, didn't do it. Here's a great thing you can do that's going to benefit not only now, but the rest of this year and in the future, because you're going to put some things into place that are going to make your marriage better.
Yeah. And this retreat goes live on February 1st. So if you guys are interested in it, we will add the link below after this. And you guys can go ahead and click on it and just kind of read more details about what it's about. But yes, it goes live on February 1st.
Yeah, when we did it, we had so many good responses from the people that have attended it before, and just what the changes that made in their lives and their marriages. So I would encourage you. It's so reasonable, and just to be a part of that, and it just makes to me, anytime Nancy and I do something intentional, good for our marriage, it just makes us feel good. Makes us feel like, okay, we're trying to make this thing better, continue to make it better. So no matter what it is, whether it's you're struggling right now or you're doing great, this is for you.
Yeah, and it's like you always say, there's no coasting in marriage. You're either moving forwards or you're moving backwards.
Yes.
So why not move forwards?
Yes.
So are there any experts speaking?
We've got some great people. Of course, Jim Burns has been a good friend for a long time. He talks about having serious fun, life principles, intimacy in your marriage. You've got Jay Parker, who does all the great stuff on sex and marriage. Laura Taggart, Becoming Best Friends. Deborah Folletta is a great friend. She's on there. Tony Newhoff, Carrie Newhoff has been a good friend for a long time, and Tony Joyce is in this. So we've got some great speakers. I think we have over 15 all together. So you've got a variety of speakers, male, female couples, different perspectives, all trying to help you have a better marriage, and really experts in the topic that they're talking about.
Yeah, and I love that. These are all experts in the marriage industry.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. I mean, you have the best of the best telling you, their experience, their advice, their tips. That's awesome.
Exactly.
So how much is the online marriage retreat?
It is $49, but which is really, you think about that. I mean, if you go to any retreat, by the time you go somewhere and pay hotel and food and all that kind of stuff, it's so reasonable. But if you use the code AwesomeMarriage10, you get another 10% off. So it really is reasonable. And it's really just an investment in your marriage. I mean, honestly, we would spend, if we got to a nice dinner, we're going to spend a lot more than that. And nice dinners are great.
Yeah.
But this is something that you can, plus you have continued access to it. So you can continue to go back and look at it and kind of tune up at different times.
Yeah. And even if I were to send my husband flowers, they're going to be more than $45.
Yes.
Easy. And they're going to die after a couple days. Even though everyone loves getting fresh flowers, they're going to die eventually. Yeah. It's something that you can truly have for forever.
Absolutely.
So I know we kind of touched on this a little bit, but do we have like a set time to complete the retreat or to watch the videos?
No, I think that's what's so cool about it. You have a full year to complete them. You can watch them whenever you want. I mean, I encourage people not to kind of put it off, but maybe you get the list, and once you sign up and you say, hey, let's sit down and let's pick the 5 that we really want to do first. Yeah. Go ahead and go through those, do that, do the questions, and then you kind of pick up the others as you go. I've had we have some couples that just kind of did kind of their own retreat. And so they went away themselves for a weekend and watched all the videos. So there's a number of ways you can do it. You can fix it however it fits you and your schedule. But I think the main thing would be make sure you're together, obviously, and remove the distraction. So if you got kids, do it at a time when the kids are asleep or away or visiting grandparents or something like that, so you can get the most out of it.
Do you recommend doing this with another couple? Like, what if you wanted to split the cost, the price? What if we did this with another couple? Would you recommend doing that, or do you think we should do it by ourselves?
I mean, my preference is probably by yourself. I mean, if you got a couple that you feel line up with, because everybody has their own unique challenges. And so you might be with someone and they maybe have a challenge in one area and you have another area. And I think it allows you just to get more out of it if it's just the two of you doing it. Now, to meet with another couple that has done it afterwards and kind of brainstorm and share things, that's probably a great idea. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, say, hey, your friends are doing it, and say maybe after everybody's done it, you say, hey, let's go to dinner and let's talk about what we learned. That'd be a great way to process
That's a good
and
idea.
encourage each other. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know obviously after you do all of the videos, you're going to get a lot of information at once. And so it's nice that you can go back and you can rewatch the videos. You don't have to just watch it once and done. You have all the time in the world.
Absolutely. There's times where Nancy and I've gone to a weekend deal, which was great, but it's so much information so quick. And you walk out and you think your head's just spinning. How can I assimilate all this? Well, this
Yeah.
way you can, because you can
Yeah.
do it on your own time.
And you can wear comfortable clothes. You can be on your couch, in your bed. You can just relax. I love that.
Yeah, we had couples sending us pictures of, in their pajamas curled
Yeah.
up on the couch in front of the fireplace watching or different things. So you can do it, whatever's great. You can fix dinner and watch one. You can do all kinds of creative things to do it and enjoy it.
Yeah. And obviously, like this would be a great thing to do over Valentine's Day. It's a
Absolutely.
perfect plan. You can do it over the weekend. You can do it over a week. This is just a great idea that we recommend doing.
Yes.
So, Dr. Kim, what is your topic?
Well, we've done a lot the last year and working toward a book on really our mind and our marriage. And so my topic is minding your marriage, taking your thoughts captive to transform your marriage, because we all have a way that we view our spouse. And a lot of times it's negative. Sometimes we don't even realize how negative it is. And so it's identifying those and then learning how to replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And it changes, because what I think about Nancy is going to come out in the way I treat her, the way I speak to her, and those kind of things. So if I take the time to reframe her, to see her as my best friend, an advocate, she's on my team, all those kind of things, well, then my words and actions toward her are going to be so much better. So that's kind of the premise behind it, and some real practical ways to understand how you're viewing your spouse, and then how to reframe that and how to move forward and keep that your spouse reframed in a positive way instead of a negative way.
That is so cool. And I know that we've talked about this a little bit in the past, but I really do think that your mind obviously controls everything. Like if you are thinking negatively about your spouse, you're going to be acting negatively
Yep.
towards them. It's crazy.
It is. And
I'm
I think a lot of times, people I see early in counseling, they don't even realize how much they've done that. And sometimes it's been justified. And so we have to work on some things in the marriage to help reframe that. But you don't want to stay stuck there, because you're never going to have the marriage you want if you stay stuck in a negative mindset toward your spouse.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one more question. If I'm right now am a couple and I'm on the fence about doing this retreat, is there one piece of advice or a suggestion that you could give that would kind of seal the deal?
I would say, why not? I mean, why not? Why not do something positive to make your marriage better? I mean, there's no reason not to. There's so many things that we do and that take time. And, we don't think twice about binging a 12 series Netflix deal that comes out, which is fun. And we do that and we love that. But what about binging or watching these things that are really going to have a lasting effect on your marriage? So yeah, I think it's just, there's so many reasons why to, and I really can't think of a reason why not to.
Yeah, I love that. All right. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. This retreat goes live February 1st, and we will add the link below after this. And if you sign up, do not forget to use the code AwesomeMarriage10. You'll get 10% off your purchase.
Yep.
And we hope that you guys have a great rest of your week.
Have a great week.